letter, ooh, in your letter, in your letter, ooh, in your letter. You said you didn't love me. You said you're gonna leave me. You could have said it better in your letter. You said you couldn't face me. You said you're going to replace me. You could have said it better in your letter. In your letter, ooh, in your letter. You said you're gonna leave me. You said you're gonna replace me. You said you couldn't face me. You said you could replace me. You could have said it better in your letter. In your letter, it was one of the very, very famous numbers by REO Speedwagon. If you heard of the group, REO Speedwagon, fabulous song. In your letter, ooh, in your letter. In your letter, ooh, in your letter. चिट्ठी आई है चिट्ठी आई है. चिट्ठी आई है वतन से चिट्ठी आई है. बड़े दिनों के बाद ये बेवतनों को याद वतन की मिट्टी आई है. चिट्ठी आई है वतन से चिट्ठी आई है. फूलों का तारों का सबका कहना है. 1000 में हमारी बहना है. और बहना राखी कैसे भेजती है? पोस्ट से भेजती है. फूल तुम्हें भेजा जो खत में. फूल नहीं मेरा दिल है. फूल तुम्हें भेजा जो खत में. फूल नहीं मेरा दिल है. प्रियतम मेरे खत में लिखना क्या ये तुम्हारे काबिल है. फूल तुम्हें भेजा जो खत में. खत लिखा है खून से साई मत समझना. प्यार किया है मैंने कोई गैर मत समझना. प्यार किया मुझसे कोई और ना मिली. खत लिखा खून से साई ना मिली. Well, and what about कबूतर जा 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 कबूतर जा. कबूतर जा 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 कबूतर जा. पहले प्यार की पहली चिट्ठी साजन को दे आ. कबूतर जा 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 कबूतर जा. Well, whenever it comes to a letter, I guess we all love writing letters. And this all dates back to centuries ago when it first started in India during the East India Company's establishment in the 17th century. They wanted to run their business communication properly. And like they say, communication is the breakfast of the champions. If you want to become a champion, you must communicate. And to be able to communicate, you need means to communicate. So the global communication system was established when the first Union Post Office, Universal Postal Union, began in 1844 in Switzerland. There was the establishment day, and that same 9th of October every year is celebrated as World Post Office Day. So the official announcement of the celebration began way back in 1969, but since then every year there are events to thank all the people involved in the postal business, not only in one country but all over the world. Such a widespread setup that they have. What a beautiful setup. They have an underwater post office since 2003. Can you imagine that? And they have a floating post office on Dal Lake in Jammu and Kashmir. So post offices have always worked so hard. The infrastructure is in place, the people are in place, and they do such great service to humanity. And service to humanity, service to God. So they are all godly people, so pristine, so beautiful, and most sentiments are communicated through letters. There are no sentiments which have not found place in letters, and there are no letters which have not gone from one place to another, one town to another, one country to another, all over the world. Post offices have really played a great role in our lives. So we want to thank all the postmen, all the postmasters, all the post offices, and the wonderful infrastructure that they have all established to make us available to communicate and to be communicated to. But then at the same time, there are some beautiful jokes about post offices. There was a guy who used to write a love letter to his girlfriend every day. Every day he sends a love letter. Every day he sends a love letter. Every day the postman goes and delivers to the girlfriend. Every day the postman goes and delivers to the girlfriend. Every day he comes and delivers to the girl whom that guy loved. And the postman comes, delivers. Postman comes, delivers. One day it so happened that the girl forgot that guy who used to write letters, and she fell in love with the postman who was coming every day in person to meet her. Claps, 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 claps. So such beautiful love stories also happen. Sometimes it's Cupid's arrow that gets married to the Cupid, you know. The whole beautiful world of sentiments is so good, and at the same time, businesses happen on the basis of communication. Letters have always been playing a vital role in communication. So salutations to everyone involved in the profession of post, and thereapart they also have investments that you can make in post office and make really good money out of it. Allows you and enables you to save money and make your future. So they are right there in the bottom of it, in the roots of it, our growth, mental as well as economic and sentimental too. So we are all thriving on the basis of post offices. So a big thank you. I can't stop thanking them for every good that they've done. Of course, there have been replacements by mobile phones now, that we have WhatsApp and we have Telegram and we have Facebook and we have Tinder and we have I don't even remember all the names because there are so many of them. There are beautiful ways to communicate now. But before we start talking about just using your thumb to write on the keyboard, remember the best way to tell someone is through your own handwriting, because that reflects you. When you type a word, it is not the word that comes from your own personalized writing. It comes just because it's there, it goes there. So irrespective of whatever, writing letters will remain one of the biggest fantasies of my life, especially because I also remember there used to be pen friend column in some of the magazines that used to talk about all the things, and then in the middle of it they'll have some addresses of pen friends. So you find some friend in Delhi, some friend in Lucknow, some friend in Agra, some friend in Bareilly, some friend in Japan, some friend in Czechoslovakia, some friend in USA, some friend in Switzerland, and you could write to them and you would receive letters from them and you would send them your pictures, they'll send you their pictures. There are times when there are people who got married because of pen friendship, and there are people who have met, and it has narrowed the gap between the countries and built bridges between countries and cities and people. So that's all lovely, and as far as my personal experience is concerned, we used to have our brother who used to be in Bombay and then US, and we used to wait for his letters to come. Anytime his letter comes, my father used to have his outfit right opposite to Central Bus Station in Rajkot, and I used to be in the school there, and I would, as soon as I received a letter from my brother, I would run fast and go and show my father the letter. So that was the love and affection that we used to get a chance to evince because of the letters, and feelings used to be conveyed, and there used to be longer letters. My brother had very wonderful, very good handwriting. Mine is like Mahatma Gandhi, but his used to be so beautiful handwriting, like a writer. We always have loved to receive his letters, and now that they've stopped, it kind of hurts because that personalized touch has gone. He used to write diaries. I remember every day of his life he wrote a diary. I'm not too sure whether he writes them anymore, but when he used to write, he used to put in every detail. If he's gone sneezed, he writes there. If he has gone and had his dinner or lunch someplace, he'll write about it. If he cooks, then he'll write. If he has a good day, he'll write. Whatever happens in his life, he used to write. Writing, I guess, is one of the biggest attributes of letters, and that makes it more memorable than anything else. And let's hope your stamp collection. I used to always collect stamps. I used to love collecting stamps. I used to love NSC, National Saving Certificates and stuff. So a lot of sentiments with the post offices, and the people there are very, very polite and nice wherever you go. So whether it's the post office underwater or floating there right on Dal Lake in Srinagar, or any of the post office up the hill like in Northeast, or just a straight road here as in Baroda and Bombay and Rajkot. Well, happy World Post Office Day, guys. Thank you for your services. Can't stop thanking you. Wow.